Hey everybody, happy almost 4th of July. I'm so excited to be sharing with you today. My name is Twinkle Adams. I'm the co-steward of the Upward Way Oil Tribe. And when it comes to wellness, we choose to take the high road, hence the name. This tribe and this class is all about help and support. This is not a sales pitch. I just want to be very clear with that up front. I'm also not a doctor, so I cannot diagnose, treat, or cure any illness or ailment or disease. So just hang out. We'll learn together. We'll learn some of these cool things that oils can do, and I'm sure you'll find something that will help support your wellness goals and anything you might be dealing with. All right, so the purpose of this class, like I mentioned before, is to help, is to be a resource, not a sales pitch, and it is to empower you. So that is my goal. So hopefully you will leave here, I'm sure you will, having learned something and being able to take something that, oh, I can use this. All right, so the what, why, how of essential oils. Essential oils are the fragrant, highly concentrated constituents that are found naturally in plants, okay? They come from the rind, roots, leaves, stems, petals, bark, and any other part of the plant. They are what give the plant its characteristic aroma, and they are what contain the wellness-supporting properties. Now, a typical essential oil will contain more than 100 different chemical compounds, each of which exhibits a specific therapeutic property, and why it can be used for so many things. Okay, so let's touch on some of those things. Let's see, physical, emotional, spiritual wellness. Oh my goodness, beauty care, cleaning. Also on that note, did you know that when a plant or its parts are dried, it loses 95 to 97% of its essential oil? So I'm sticking with oils for the wellness supporting properties, and maybe some dried herbs here and there for the visual, for the aesthetic properties. So why? Okay, I wanted to share with you today why I started incorporating essential oils into my family, into my lifestyle, and into my personal wellness. Because I am so passionate about this, and I've seen amazing things happen. I've seen transformations that I didn't think were possible, all because of using essential oils. So I wanted to give you a chance to be able to experience that as well. So I have 2 little kids, and they are amazing, they're crazy, they're fun, but they're also human, so they make mistakes too. And we all have to deal with some of the same stuff. And I have my little boy, he's 4 now. He's had some severe respiratory situations come up out of nowhere. He has had a digestive issue that has come up out of nowhere, and I was like, what in the world? And I wasn't using essential oils at that time. And so when a friend was like, well, you know, what are you trying? What's working? And I was like, nothing's working. Even the anti-nausea meds are, you know, being returned to sender. So she goes, well, try some of this blend that I have, Digest, putting on his stomach. It supports digestion. And if it's a digestive situation that just needs a little extra natural support, that could be what helps his body self-heal and be able to fight and win. And I was like, oh, great. So we tried that. And if it wasn't my kid, I wouldn't have believed it. But 5 minutes after he put it on, oh my goodness, my sweet little boy was up running around. I was like, oh my goodness, that was exactly the support he needed. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Once I learned about what oils could do for my family, there was no question. There was no question. This was definitely something that God had designed for us to be using, and for whatever reason, it wasn't really popular or widely known until recently. So I'm excited to be using them. I'm excited to be sharing about them, and I'm really excited to be seeing where this journey will take my family. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Okay, so Young Living facts. This is quite interesting. So essential oils are quite the buzz these days, and you can find them pretty much anywhere. I mean, the grocery store, Amazon, eBay, parties, you know, all sorts of things. So why did I start to use Young Living? Why did I keep coming back to that from all my research, and why is that my go-to brand, and why is that the only brand I trust with my family? Well, what's the difference? Young Living was doing farm to table before it was trendy, which has been pretty recent too. They're a 22-plus-year-old company. They're very unique that they're the only essential oil company on earth that controls the entire process of oil production from seed all the way to bottling, sealing, and everything in between. It's amazing, and I've seen these steps firsthand. It's really, really cool. You can learn more about that by going to seedtoseal.com, okay? We start with GMO-free seeds, and they use all organic farming practices. They distill with steam, not harmful chemicals. That's a no-no. And they even label each lot of oil so it can be traced back to its origins, which is really great. So let me show you what I mean by that. So right here, let's see if you can see that. Don't focus on me. So this is the little barcode, and then this is the number, okay? And the only thing in this bottle of lavender is lavender, and you can tell. You can tell. Like, seriously, if you have access to maybe another brand or a store-bought brand or whatever in your cupboard, I dare you, try smelling it in comparison with this. It's like, ugh. Young Living's is definitely pure, and you can tell. Nothing added, nothing removed, 100% pure, guaranteed. So why should I care about the essential oil purity? Labeling? People are getting more and more conscious about what is in the products that they use, the foods that they eat, the things they breathe in, the things they apply to their body or their hair, the things that they breathe. It's getting scary. I mean, the world is becoming a toxic place. So the more things that we can use that are truly pure, the better. Absolutely the better. Okay, so the essential oil industry is an unregulated industry, meaning most companies can say whatever they want on their label. They can say 100% pure. Like, if you look at most essential oil bottles, it'll say that. It says 100% natural, and 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oil, and they don't have to be that. That's scary. They can say organic, and they don't have to be organic because nobody's checking in on them. Nobody's checking in on them. That's our job as the consumer. We have to do our research. That's why my research kept coming back to Young Living. It was the only company that had that. So if we're going to be breathing these in, as I was mentioning before, breathing them in, welcoming them into our bloodstream, putting them on their skin or in our hair or in our water, in our food, purity is pretty important, don't you think? I love that even though they don't need to be, when Young Living says that they're pure, when they say that their products are 100% pure, we know that they actually are. That is such a blessing to my family. Okay, so how? We just kind of touched on that a little bit. This is another blend I really like, but Ula Grow. I'll talk about that later. So we use them 3 ways, okay? Inhalation. We could do that all day. And topically, you can put them right on your skin. Put them on these are called your pulse points. A lot of blends will say, put them on your pulse points. And you can put them right on there, and it really helps to get into your system quicker. And then also with the Vitality line, and we'll go into that a little bit later too, the white bottle is labeled for ingestion. These are labeled as supplements. So the white bottle makes it really easy when you open your wellness cabinet to be like, ooh, anything white, I can ingest that, and it's safe to pull out and use. For in food, in water, drop on your tongue, that kind of thing. Okay, so with ingesting oils, especially, we never recommend that you ingest oils from any other company besides Young Living, because Young Living has its own Vitality line, that white label I was talking about. These are especially labeled for consumption, so that makes it really super simple. So for quick reference, let's see. Lemon is great in water. lemon is awesome in water. It helps alkaline the system, and it's amazing. It's fresh. It's crisp. They also have like tangerine and orange, and they even have lavender, so you can add lavender to your lemonade, which is super delicious. We'll get to food a little bit later too. Peppermint Vitality. This is awesome in brownies. Awesome in brownies. Don't even have to be homemade. You can grab a boxed mix from the store and just, you know, prepare it like normal and then add 7 to 9 drops in there and you're good to go. Even ones like Digest come in Vitality. This is great for digestive support, so you can just pop that in your water, and phew, especially the 4th of July. Let's see, what else do we have? Copaiba. Copaiba is Vitality is super supportive for the bones and muscles, and so this one, man, oh man, oh man, you get that feeling where you've been punched in the throat. You know what I'm talking about, you know. Couple of drops of this in warm water. It makes an awesome tea, and it's really soothing. My mom just went to the dentist, and she had to have a tooth pulled. I felt so bad for her, but I was like, make some Copaiba tea. So she's been doing Copaiba and Thieves Vitality, which I'll tell you a little bit about that too. So Thieves Vitality is awesome to do that. And because Copaiba supports the muscles and bones, she's being supported while her mouth is healing. And Thieves Vitality is supporting her immune system, because when you yank a tooth out of your head, you kind of are susceptible to infection. So this is immune support, so she's being supported in all sorts of ways while she's healing. There's lots of different Vitality oils, but these ones that I've just shown you come in the premium starter kit in this awesome little treasure box. Awesome little treasure box. And it's right side up this time. Last time I was like, this is awesome. It's awesome upside down or sideways or backwards too, but it helps if you can read it. So in this box comes this lovely tray of oils, and I've taken all these Vitality oils out of the top. So like I said, it comes with Digest Vitality, great for gut support, especially going into the 4th of July and celebrations, and we all know we're going to eat a lot more stuff than normal. Probably like snacking all day, which is, our digestive system is going to be like, whoa, what are you thinking? So we'll give it some extra support with that. Lemon be great in lemon bars, lemonade to add a little kick of lemon. Real lemon, because this comes from the rind, not the juice. So this is super potent. Also, on a note on that, use this in glass, not plastic. I ruined a water bottle. This oil right here, this lemon Vitality, or lemon, even regular labeled lemon, is so potent, as with most citrus oils, that it digests the toxins, and so it'll start digesting your plastic glasses, which is probably not what you're looking for. Peppermint. Let's see. Did I do peppermints over here? Copaiba. Copaiba. You're going to need some bones and muscle support, especially if you're out playing football or catch, whatever. You all know we're going to trip and fall over something. Arms are going to be sore because I am going to throw that frisbee the farthest. You know I am. Peppermint is great for sore muscles topically too. Or if it gets a little too hot out and oh my goodness, it's like 90 degrees and they're just starting the fireworks. Oh, good grief. Put some peppermint on the back of your neck. Do not get it in your eye. That will burn like crazy. But if you do, just put some carrier oil, which is coconut, olive, jojoba, vegetable oil, anything like that. Young Living actually has a V6 blend of 6 vegetable oils. It's really, really, really great. Soaks in fast. Perfect diluter for essential oils. And you can just add topically if it starts getting a little too warm on your neck, or even when you put a drop on your tongue, just put a little coconut oil with it and it'll tone it down. If you get it in your eye, like I was mentioning, if you get it in your eye, take a cotton ball or a cotton swab, carrier oil, close, this is important, close your eye, and then swipe the carrier oil over top. It'll tone it right down. Thieves, we're all going to be eating a lot more sugar, and you know that takes down the immune system, so get some Thieves, make some warm cinnamon milk maybe when you're going to watch the fireworks or something. If it's cooler, if it's not 90 degrees, and have some Thieves, or just pop that on your tongue and enjoy. Let's see. Ooh, Panaway. Now, Panaway is awesome. Panaway. Smells kind of like root beer. It's very cooling, and it's kind of a like hot and cold in a bottle. Like that's what it feels like. It is great after you've done some exercise. So like we're going to the lake, we'll be canoeing, probably having canoe races. So somebody's arms are going to be tired and sore. So if we just put some Panaway on, it helps soothe that, cool it down, help them relax a little bit. And then RC, and we all know after fireworks how wonderfully pure the air is. But RC is respiratory care. This has got, oh my goodness, this RC was my second AHA oil. My son had a crazy, insane, severe, out of nowhere respiratory situation come up, and like literally overnight. And I was like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? But I had my oils, thank God. And he's like, well, look in your apps. Duh, right? Duh. So I looked at it and I was like, well, it says to use RC, to support the respiratory system. So that's what he needs. So we put RC on his chest, and it was the support he needed too. Like my kid was born to use oils. It was perfect. But it's great for when, you're coughing or whatever and all that stupid smoke from the fireworks. Well, there you go. Now you have some support. So frankincense also comes in this kit. Now this is awesome. Frankincense is amazing. Now my little guy, my little soldier, he is crazy. He's definitely a boy, and when he wakes up in the morning, I would like a really peaceful 4th of July, so I'm going to be putting this on before he wakes up so that he is nice and grounded when he gets snuggles from Mama first thing. See what I'm doing there? Yup. Wouldn't hurt to put some on the husbands, on the dads, on the grandpas and the uncles. Yep, doesn't hurt. Purification, absolute must have purification for any outside celebration or activity in the summer. My goodness. This has citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, myrtle. It is... Well, purification is a really good name for it. This is great putting in a couple drops in the bottom of your garbage can at the picnic. 1, it won't stink so bad. And 2, I've found that outside annoyances, like, bugs and stuff, they really do not like that oil, which makes me like it even more. So purification is a great one too. Like I've said, I've taken the lid off and just set it on the picnic table before, and boom. It's annoyance free. It's great. It's like, oh really? Really? You don't like this? You don't like this? Oh, come here. Come smell it. It's nice. The great thing is, your guests will like it, but only if they're invited. It's cool. It's like it's the bouncer at your picnic. Boom. That's what that is. Okay, so then we also have lavender. Last one in the tray. Lavender, oh boy. Lavender's kind of, well, it's calming. It's peaceful. It's pure. And lavender, this is the Swiss Army knife of oils. Not just in this kit, but of all essential oils. Lavender does it all. So we don't go on a walk without this little bottle of lavender. We don't go on a canoe ride without this lavender. We don't go on a picnic without this lavender. We don't go to a barbecue with it. You get the point. This is a must-have all the time, no matter what you're doing. There's even a bottle of this in my pillowcase because we have little kids in our room, and I need to have a Monster Be Gone oil, you know what I mean? So a couple whiffs of this, couple drops in the bathtub after the fireworks. Definitely when things have been high stress, man, lavender is great. And speaking of stress, we'll go into the rest of the kit. Look at this. Look at all this cool stuff you get. Okay, so speaking of stress, you get a free bottle, and with the kit, you get a free bottle of Stress Away. And it's amazing. And it's beautiful. And it's calming. And it's peaceful. Okay? So, I'm going to have to unroll the label to read what's in it. I definitely smell the vanilla. Yes. Okay. It has balsam copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, and lavender. This is very peaceful. This is my take the park, take the park, take the park, take the kids to the park by myself oil. That's what that is. This is also, I'm going to host and prepare all the food for the 4th of July celebration. 6 months in advance oil. Let's see, what else do I do with this? Stress away. Ooh, speaking of, I was going to talk to you about diffusing. These two together, pan away and stress away, diffuse together, smell like root beer float, and you can't go wrong with that smell. Seriously. So stress away. This one's free. Okay, this one's free. Let's see what else. So, oh yes, Ninja Red. My dad calls this ninja juice. My kids love this. So you get 2 of these in the kit, but what you could do, what I get them in bulk now. I buy a big box of 30 at least of these every month. Because we go through them. We share them with friends. I toss a few in the diaper bag. I toss a few in my purse. My husband drives for Uber and Lyft, and so he has a few of these in his console in the car. He also has a bottle of Stress Away. Can you blame him? No. So, Ninja Red is a superfruit supplement drink, okay? This is an antioxidant powerhouse right here. This pouch is 2 ounces, and it's it can be 1 serving. You can split it. Like, don't cut it in half. Like, that's silly. So, just, tear the top off, drink half of it, set the other half in the fridge. But this is amazing. It's actually very tasty. Best served cold. Just keep that in mind. Don't leave it in the hot car and then drink it. You won't like it, okay? So what we do is we pop them in the freezer, and then when the kids tear these off or we cut them off, push them out like push pops, frozen push pops. It's awesome. Great support for every system in the body, and everybody loves it. If you're not a super big fan of the flavor, like my mom, then you can also pop these in your fruit smoothie. Throw some spinach in there, maybe some kale, bananas, apples, frozen peaches, all sorts of stuff. Use your imagination. But this is a great liquid base for it because you're getting the rounded fruit flavor with the wolfberry puree. It's awesome. So a cool thing that comes with your kit or for Stress Away or even Pan Away or whatever is this little rollerball fitment. Okay, and the taller lid, because obviously this is going to be taller on your oil bottle. So what you can do is you can pop that on your Stress Away, and that's what I usually end up hearing people do, because you can put that on there, and then you can put this in the console of your car, like my husband, and then whether it be an Uber or a Lyft fare that's like completely out of control, or whether you're having a rough day, or whether you're driving in traffic and you really need some stress, you can do that, and you have support. Isn't that great? Also, this is great. Young Living thought of everything. So in this kit, you also get some cool little things. You get these little sample sachets. Same ones. And you get a couple of each, but they're not all of the oils that are in the kit. And there's some that aren't in the kit that are in here, like Peace and Calming, which we will touch on in a little bit. So very, very cool. Also, love it, share it cards, because you're going to love it and you're going to share it, because who doesn't, find a restaurant that they absolutely love and then keep it a secret, okay? People don't do that. They tell everybody far away, oh my goodness, I just ate at the most amazing restaurant. So when you find what you love, you're going to be wanting to share it. And so Young Living gives you, even in like the premium starter kit, gives you little things that you can share, and you can help empower others to do that, to find cool things for their life too and their wellness. Good for you. That's the nice thing to do. Share and share alike. Sharing is caring, and that's important. They also give you 10 little empty sample bottles. So you can either give samples of your favorite oils to people, more than the 4 drops that come in that little sachet. Or I've also heard that people downsize their kit into these 10 little bottles. Now these little bottles each will hold 25 to 30 drops. I've gotten 31 in a couple of them. I'm like, get in there. You're going to a new home. But you could downsize your kit, take it to your office, put it in your desk drawer. You could put it in the console of your car. You could put it in your purse, in the diaper bag, in your purse, in your computer bag, if you travel a lot, in your suitcase, in your pocket. You get the point. There's lots of options, and it's totally up to you, which is so much fun. Okay. So now we've gone through the oils that come in the premium starter kit, which is by far the best value, which is why I was sharing that with you. Okay, so I'm getting a little too excited. I'm falling off my chair. Okay, so beyond the world of essential oils, Young Living offers non-toxic oil-infused products for everyday uses. Okay, like cleaning. We all do that, even though we don't like to usually. They have their famous Thieves Household Cleaner, which is amazing, okay? It does so many things. I'll get there in a second. Okay, then they have for skin, lip balms, lotions, age-refining skin line, Savvy Minerals makeup line, which is new. Also the baby care, the seedlings line, that's new. Baby tush cream, and so much more. It's incredible. Okay, and so we're going to chat more at the end about how you can get your own account if you want, get your hands on these wellness tools, okay, at a discounted rate, all right? So then we talked a little bit about Ningxia Red, so I'm going to go a little into that a little bit more. I'm going to go back to my notes, so. Okay, so this is the antioxidant supplement juice, and we love it because it supports every system of the body, like I was telling you. So the cool thing is, did you know that 1 ounce, which is half of one of these pouches, is the same antioxidant power as, get this, 100 oranges, 814 blueberries, 22 carrots, just shy of 11 pounds of spinach, 59 broccoli florets, 73 strawberries, and 93 apples. And while it's not a replacement for eating your veggies or your fruits, it does fill in the gaps pretty nicely. And it's a cost-effective way to skyrocket your antioxidant level, which is essential for your wellness. So I'm just saying, okay? So imagine with that kind of antioxidant power, with that kind of wellness support, what do you think would happen if you drank it for 90 days? What do you think? I think you'd be seeing some pretty amazing results. Many of our Upward Way Oil Tribe members have noticed increased energy, stronger hair and nails, clearer skin, and overall increased wellness. Okay, one little story about that. I don't drink coffee, can't stand the smell of coffee, just never have, just grosses me out. I'm the type of person that plugs my nose when I go down the coffee aisle. You know, I'm like, of course they would put that across the aisle from coffee. Ugh, it's so gross. So, I don't ever need coffee, especially now. My husband used to drink coffee, and he's like, this in the morning it works perfect. Like, this is much better. There's no crash. There's no, like, I need another one. Well, I have to say, I feel like I need another one, but just because I love the taste, not because I'm like, I need the support, you know? If I drink 2 in a day, it's usually because that 3 o'clock slump starts coming on, and I'm a mom of 2 little ones. I stay at home. I work from home, so I'm like, oh, Mom just needs 5 minutes. I need a nap. Well, when I feel that way, I can drink another pouch, and I'm good to go till bedtime. The awesome thing is that even if we have this in a smoothie at dinner time, sometimes dinner time gets late, you know, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. This does not keep the kids up. This does not keep us up. Works nothing like caffeine, okay? This is awesome. This is all natural, all plant-based, vegan, very, very, very good. There's, it's good, okay? It's just good. It's good. So, we were talking a little bit about Thieves, okay? So, the beloved Thieves blend was inspired by the legend of 4 15th century thieves who formulated and wore a special aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals that they believed provided protection while they were robbing. Health-conscious thieves, that's interesting. French authorities recognized that there was such value in the mixture of things that they were using that when they were captured, they received a more merciful punishment because they divulged their ingredients and their recipe, and so that was their way of not getting off, but definitely getting a lesser sentence. So that was their secret formula. Has been pretty beneficial for the rest of us for sure. So it's a powerhouse blend for immune support, and it can be found in the Thieves product line. So the Thieves product line has so much stuff. Okay, so much stuff. I would show you, but it would take the rest of this class. So I will put a link in the description, in the comments, and then you can check it out. But I'm not sure about what the website was because I think it recently changed. But it's like search Young Living Thieves, and it should come up with Young Living's website, and then there should be another one too. Okay, so they have household cleaner, cough drops, laundry soap, dishwasher powder, dish soap for in the sink, hand soap, and bar soap. Like there's so much mints. There's a lot of Thieves things. So, and it imparts a spicy, welcoming aroma wherever you use it. The cool thing I love about the cleaner is that I can use it everywhere and I don't have to worry about my kids getting into it. I got a free high chair from a thrift store recently, and the thing was like, it was pretty dark. It was almost black. It was really gray. And I was like, oh, what? I mean, that's a pretty color. Why did they put it out there? And I picked it up and it was like, it was all over my hands. I was like, oh, that's why. And so I was like, you know what? I've got Thieves cleaner. I can totally take care of that. So I took it home, and with I think it was like three buckets of Thieves cleaner diluted in water. And I had that thing. It's white. It's white now. And my daughter loves it. It's her favorite thing. She loves that high chair. But Thieves cleaner, I use it in the kitchen. I've used it as laundry soap before the laundry soap came out, and our clothes were incredibly clean. They didn't have any residue on them, which was great. When we were potty training, working on elimination communication with our son, there was, of course, there's going to be accidents. My dad's cleaned our carpet with a layman shampooer that you can rent. And he used Thieves cleaner instead of the solution. So I was like, I really don't want the chemicals in the house. And he's like, no, I understand. So he's like, what do you want me to use? So I said, you just use Thieves cleaner. And he did. And our carpet's like brand new. It's incredible. He pulled stains out of the mattress, our son's mattress. And it was great. I was like, wow, there's no residual smell. There's no residual stain or weird, sensation on the mattress at all. It's clean. And it's awesome. A friend of mine did a Petri dish experiment, and she took swabs from all over her house, and she put them in with different cleaners. And the last two was vinegar and then the Thieves cleaner. And she goes, I'm going to check in 2 weeks. And so she did another video, and she went and checked in. She goes, I'm going to open this, but you got to hold your breath because it's really gross. And she took it off, and it was like, it was growing. It was gross. And it was like all-purpose cleaner, tile cleaner, hardwood cleaner. I think that was all, and besides the vinegar and then the Thieves. And when she got to the Thieves, there was no growth after 2 weeks. No growth in the Petri dish. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's clean. That's clean. So I was like, that's definitely what I want for my family. That's definitely what I want in our home. So we use Thieves cleaner for everything. We buy things from thrift. We gotta wash off the toys. Done. We buy silverware. We soak them in Thieves cleaner, and we run them through the dishwasher. I've made my own dishwasher detergent, like gel. Hopefully Young Living will come out with a Thieves dishwasher gel. That would be awesome. But I soak stuff. I put it in the dishwasher. I wipe things off, and it works. It works. It cleans up our carpet. We have cats who, boy, almost missed the carpet with their throw up. You probably have one of those too. But there's so much stuff that you can do with it. It's fantastic. So as I mentioned at the start of this class, empowerment. Okay, this is to empower you. So there's a couple other things outside of the premium starter kit that I wanted to mention, because this is about the 4th of July. This is about celebrating. This is about freedom. And when it comes to our health, We are free to make decisions. So let's make them wise. Let's take the high road. Let's press on that upward way with our health too, you know? The other cool Thieves product is the Aroma Bright toothpaste. This is awesome. I love this. I love this. I love this. I have I had sensitive teeth. They're not as sensitive anymore. And the only thing I did different was use this. So I don't know. But it's good. It works. Cleans my teeth. And also, it's the same ingredients as DIY deodorant. So this puppy, this is deodorant too. We're not going to do any of that antiperspirant junk in our house. It's great because it's Thieves. It smells amazing. And it's got peppermint and spearmint and the Thieves blend. It's good. Also, when I'm like, I want a little bit brighter, whiter smile, I'll add a drop of Orange Vitality to my toothbrush when I brush with that. I think I got up my nose. It smells good. Anyway, so you can use orange with that, and that'll help brighten and whiten your smile. At least it does for me. Okay, so then we also have a couple oil blends that are super great, especially going into the 4th of July, and that would be Peace and Calming and Valor. Okay, I'm going to touch on Peace and Calming first. Now, when I did this class in person, the ladies that came were privileged to be able to have supplies from me. So we made a roll-on with, oh my goodness, with this Peace and Calming. This is definitely a good Zen oil. This is, whew. When it comes to bedtime, this works better for my kids and for our whole family to just, when there's been an extra high-stress day or extra tension situation, Peace and Calming is our go-to. And a while back, they had they raised the limit of 1 per month because it's so popular. This goes out of stock. This was out of stock for a year before I was able to get any. And I was like, why is everybody like, ooh, Peace and Calming, okay. And then I got it and I was like, must buy all the Peace and Calming. It's incredible. It has, let's see, I'll turn this. I don't want to spill it because it's a brand new bottle. It has tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. Okay, so it's very relaxing. It's very peaceful. I know of somebody whose kiddo just, oh my goodness, so traumatic trying to get to sleep and stay asleep at night, and they had ran out of Peace and Calming, and so the little girl was asking for the empty bottle to sleep with because she could still smell it in the bottle, and so that helped her, supported her while she was sleeping. So at the live class, the in-person class, we did a roll-on with this. So what we did is we took, I think I have an empty one. I can show you what we did. We took a 10 milliliter roller bottle, which is this size. Okay, 10 milliliter roller bottle. Hold it over here so you can see. And then we put 5 drops of Peace and Calming in there. Then we added carrier oil, which is any oil that's any like olive oil, vegetable oil, coconut oil. If you're going to do coconut oil, it needs to be fractionated coconut oil. Otherwise, it'll be solid and you'll be like, what the heck? How am I getting... Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Don't do that. So we use almond oil. I like almond because it doesn't leave oily residue on our clothes or the bed sheets if the kids have the immune support roll on, which that's another video. Look at my channel. And it's amazing. Like, you just shake it up and then you pop this roller top on. Pop the roller top. Well, you got to do the roller fitment, like comes in the kit, but it's different. So I just get these on Amazon. So you got the little roller top. So then once you've put the essential oil in here and then the carrier oil, you just pop the roller top on there. See how that works? Like that. And then you put the lid on. And then don't do it super tight. When, get it closed and then back it off a little so it's not, cracking the lid. But then when you're gonna do it, you just take it off and you just roll it on. You're like, oh yeah, there we go. So we did a Peace and Calming roll-on at that class. And it's, I mean, they're super easy. The oils are great for DIY. I have used this neat. I've applied it neat, which just means without carrier oil. It's kind of a funky color. It's kind of green, but I think it's the blue tansy that does that. It's so good. But like for kids and stuff, dilute it. Make sure that they're not, I mean, you can't overdose on oils. Well, you can. Just don't drink them, okay? That's silly. Nobody needs to do that. Just like, go, that's not a good idea. The other one I'd like to highlight is Valor. So, oh, wait. Back to Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming is extremely supportive during loud celebrations, okay? I love the 4th of July. I love the pretty fireworks. I don't like the sound. It really drives me nuts. So I've heard so many good things about Peace and Calming during that kind of anxiety that I'm like, oh my goodness. And with, you know, if you have like dogs or kids that run and hide, I've even heard war veterans are benefiting from this, especially the 4th of July. Like crazy. So I'm like, great, that's awesome. It's emotion, definitely emotional. So like, I'm so like, whew, right now. Emotional support. Emotional support. And I mean, unless you're like totally out of it, I think everybody needs emotional support when there's like huge loud noises and stuff. And if you're going to be hosting that 4th of July celebration by yourself, you're probably going to need a little bit of this too. You can be like, let's don't have a panic attack, okay? Don't have a panic attack. Pull out your Peace and Calming. Inhale, apply topically, take a breath. Delegate, ask for help. Yeah, just don't do it alone, okay? Ask for help. So Valor. Now this one's cool. That one's green. This one's blue. Look at that. This one's blue. This is awesome. Oh, and I'm covered in glitter. Perfect. I look like a firework. Pew! Okay, so Valor. Valor is amazing. Now, what does Valor have? Valor has black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. Good grief. When I get up in the morning and I do not want to do some stuff, like, what if I suck at it? Like, seriously, what if it doesn't work out? Just put some Valor on, and that's gonna encourages courage. It supports and promotes feelings of, I got this. This is the I got this oil, okay? This is great. So great. Valor actually was out of stock for a long time too. This year is the first time I've ever been able to get those. So I was really excited. But these are two that I would definitely remember and recommend, okay? For any soldier in your life, whether it be your husband or your significant other that it works super hard. These are great gifts too, okay? Like freedom from the crap in life, seriously. For the 4th of July, okay? You're going to be outside probably. I don't have the big bottle of it yet, but they have come out with insect repellent. It's actually insect. We don't, I have a DIY outdoor adventure spray that just helps with, helps create this bubble around my kids and I, and my husband and anybody who's with us. I'm just like, I mean, it's got purification and lemongrass and tea tree and lavender. And I mean, it smells great and it's like nobody has issues. But now we have an actual insect repellent, which is great. It has a pleasant citrusy aroma and smooth, non-greasy, non-sticky application. Yes, okay? So I got to try some. Now if you can see how liquidy it is. Yeah. Like, this is nice. It's not a spray. You don't want to get this on your clothes because I believe they said it was an oil that the carrier oil in it is not one you want on your clothes. It's like sesame seed oil or something, and that's tough to get out of your clothes. So it comes not in a spray. It comes in just a little pop top. Not this. This was a sample. A little pop top. Think lotion bottle, think shampoo, that kind of pop top. And so then you put some on and then you just apply it, okay? And I seriously have glitter everywhere. I look gorgeous. This is great. So insect repellent is also a good one. What else can I recommend for 4th of July? I don't know. There's so much good stuff. Like, you could do all sorts of stuff. Definitely lavender in your lemonade. If you are serving like sparkling mineral water. I don't drink soda really anymore. And so I'll get the sparkling mineral water and I'll put a couple drops of orange vitality in there, or lemon and lime vitality, or a couple grapefruit and 1 lime vitality. And it tastes just as good as soda, but you're not getting this huge like sugar rush, you know? Yeah. Okay, so to empower you, now you have seen and now you know more, you're equipped to make an informed decision. So I'm happy to explore options with you, or go back to the person who sent you the link to this video, or who's suggesting you watch it, or is watching it with you right now. I'm sure they would be happy to help you if they're a member. If not, if they're not a member either, go back to the person who was sharing with them, or come to us. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help. And you taking the time to watch this video or attend a class, it just means that you care about your family and yourself and your wellness. Now there are 3 account options with Young Living that make it super easy to decide what's going to be best for you. Okay, so let me get this situated so you can actually see it. Okay, so I'm going to hold this like this so you can see. So we have 3 that will allow you to get the wellness tools into your hands. So we have Good, the customer retail account, perfect if you only want to get an item or 2 every few months. Then we have Better. If you can still see that. So we have Better, which is the wholesale membership. You get 24% off, and you simply order once per 12 months, at least, to keep your account active. Then we have Best. This is what I did. This is awesome. It's the Essential Rewards member. Okay? So it's Costco meets your cashback credit card meets Amazon. It's incredible. You get full control over a monthly wellness box that gets shipped to you. And the minimum is 50 PV, which typically equates to about $50, but I dare you to make a list. What are you spending on wellness support tools every month? Make a list. See what it is, because if it's over $50 a month, you could totally do a monthly wellness box and you're covered. Plus, Young Living, oh my goodness, they're amazing. In Essential Rewards, you actually earn points back, a percentage of what you're spending. So let's say you do the 50 PV order every month, okay? So the first 3 months, you're going to be getting 10% back. You're going to be getting $5 essentially back. After 3 months, like 4 through 6 months, I think, 4 through 9, I'm not sure. I don't have that right on me. That it just goes up. It goes from 10% to 20% to 25%. Okay, and when you've been there a year, when you've been using it a year, you get a free product. Like, they give you a loyalty gift. It's really awesome. You get one at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. And then I believe after that, it's every yearly anniversary you get something. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. So there was something I was going to mention about that. It's really up to you. Like, what's the best fit for you? The other cool thing about Essential Rewards is that monthly wellness box. When you're purchasing that monthly wellness box every month, you have cool options. You have the option to give back. There's a roundup. You can designate that for any of the cool projects that the Young Living Foundation has going on. From orphanages to Soul Hope, which is making shoes for kids and adults in Uganda, I think it is. That I need to do another shoe cutting party. But super fun things that you can be involved in. It's not just, you're not being selfish. You're not just buying wellness tools for yourself and your family. You have the opportunity to give back. Now, if you go beyond the minimum, at 100 PV, buying 100 PV, and these change monthly, okay? So 100 PV, like this month, it's this size, 5 milliliter, spearmint vitality. So you can add that to your drinks. Let's see, or you can diffuse it. You can do whatever you want with it. Man, there's so many things, and they have the earning the freebie tiers every month is at 100 PV, 190, 250, and 300. And you get all sorts of stuff. Like this month, my wellness box is worth a little over 300 PV, and I'm getting $218 worth of free stuff beyond what I've chosen to put in the box. Like it's awesome. It's really, really cool. So if you're really going to dive into the wellness lifestyle, the Young Living wellness lifestyle, with so many options available, the Essential Rewards is really the way to go. It's the best value for you. Just like when you're enrolling, the best value is the kit. You also get with the kit your choice of diffuser. So there's a bunch of different diffusers that you can choose from. My favorite is the Dewdrop. Let's see. That I do have. That's right here. So my favorite is this one right here. And it's that kit, like seriously, that kit is $160. Like that's awesome, because the value, going on with the value, frankincense and Panaway in this size retail for almost $50. Okay, so just those two, getting those at wholesale, within the kit, pretty much pays for it. Like and then you add a diffuser, so that's awesome. Like that kit is $160. If you want to add these little guys, then that's something else. You want to add Ula Grow for empowerment and feeling like, reaching your goals. And like with me, my whole goal is sharing. My whole goal is empowering. So when I'm going to be doing that, I leave this open so I can smell it, so I can inhale it. I put it on so it's soaking into my bloodstream, and it's invigorating. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So then when you're loving it and sharing it, there's also an income opportunity. So if you go to youngliving.com/IDS, it'll show the latest income disclosure statement. And those are averages. But check it out. Come talk to me if you have questions. Happy to help, happy to answer questions and share what I know. So the last question I have, the last thing I need to talk with you about is, what is going to be the best option for you? Is one of these something you would like to do for your family, for yourself? I'm happy to help you set up your account and get the wellness tools that are right for you on their way to your hands, on the way to your home, on the way to make a difference. Okay? So I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but right now we are doing, the Upward Way Oil Tribe co-stewards are doing a blessing gift for getting started. If you get the kit and 100 PV more of wellness tools, be that toothpaste or even the kids scents line, the animals line, like anything. If you get anything else and your order is 200 PV plus, then we are going to be sending you a bottle of Gratitude essential oil blend. So just to share, a thank you, a hug from a distance, because you're doing something awesome for your family, and we want to support that. We want to encourage you in that. So if that's something that you're interested in, and you're watching this soon after I post it, let me know, because that ends the end of the 30th, so that tomorrow. If you're watching this in July or August or any month after that, reach out. You never know what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be sending to people who are taking this huge, awesome step for the wellness, the support of their family and friends and themselves. This is great. So reach out if you have any questions. We're happy to help. Happy 4th of July. Almost in a few days. Let us know if we can help in any way. Let us know if there's anything we can do for you, even if it's just, pray for me. I don't know what to do about this. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. Let us know. We're happy to help. We're seriously happy to help. But remember, wellness is a journey. It's a journey, and it takes steps, and it's a road. So be sure you're taking the high road with it, because you only get one shot. All right? Thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you soon.